Matthew is a tough book. It was never my favorite, but because it was so cutthroat, so straightforward, and I like straightforward. I like cutthroat. That's why I like Romans better. But Romans also was like, it just, I don't know, it was just Romans. Matthew was just like, no mercy. But I mean, there is mercy, but it just doesn't seem like that. Anyways, it was necessary because in the darkness, you need that cutthroat to see. That's the only way the veils can be torn over our minds, right? When coming, for those who are in Christ, before we came to Christ, we cannot see, right? So we needed the veil to be torn, and that truth just it pierces right through that darkness, that veil, and rips it up, and that's how we're able to see. So it's necessary. That's all I can say. Okay. Matthew chapter 6. Do good to please God. So it says, take heed that you do not do your charitable deeds before men to be seen by them. Otherwise, you have no reward from your Father in heaven. Therefore, when you do a charitable deed, do not sound the trumpet before you as the hypocrites do in the synagogues and in the streets, that they may have glory from men. Assuredly, I say to you, they have their reward. But when you do a charitable deed, do not let your left hand know what your right hand is doing, that your charitable deed may be in secret. And your Father who sees in secret, and your Father who sees, I lost my, and your Father who sees in secret will himself reward you openly. Sorry. Just don't show off. That's just what that means. Like, if you're doing something good, let it be from the heart. Do good to please God, because it's a personal relationship between you and him. Now, of course, naturally, people will see the good. That's okay, because your motive and intention is not that. So if they happen to see, God allowed it. But if you're doing it and the intention and the motive is that's not good. That's what God is saying. Don't do that. Don't do that. All right. Now, the model prayer. Matthew chapter 6, verses 5 says, and when you pray, you shall not be like the hypocrites, for they love to pray standing in the synagogues and on the corners of the streets, that they may be seen by men. Assuredly, I say to you, they have their reward. But you, when you pray, go into your room, and when you have shut your door, pray to your Father who is in the secret place. And your Father who sees in secret will reward you openly. And when you pray, do not use vain repetition as the heathens do, for they think that they will be heard for their many words. Therefore, do not be like them, for your Father knows the things you have need of before you even ask him. In this manner, therefore, pray. And he gives us that. Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth